Hi, I'm Captain America, here to talk to you about one of the most valuable traits a soldier or student can have: patience. Sometimes patience is the key to victory. Sometimes it leads to very little, and it seems like it's not worth it. And you wonder why you waited so long for something so disappointing. How many more of these?
Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh boy.
Ah,
I skipped it again. Again.
sorry.
No, I
No,
was
because it
playing
was
something.
showing.
Yeah. That's my bad. Hello, everyone.
Wait, what?
I was playing a video.
Oh,
I added as for later to talk about, but it's fine. It was like 3 seconds. We're all good. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
hi.
our fourth podcast. That's
Fourth
crazy.
podcast.
That's crazy. How
So
y'all
we're the month
doing?
of this.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
been it's been a whole
Damn. I
month,
didn't even think
girl.
about that, bruh. It has been a month.
It has been some time. Elisa, hi.
Crazy.
How are you guys
Hello. How are
doing?
you guys? Oh,
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
uh,
what?
I'm doing okay. Technical difficulties like right now. I'm running back and forth between the rooms because my computer decided to shit itself right before. So
Yeah, so sorry for the slight 2 minute delay,
2 minute
but
delay.
we got it fixed. It's fine, you know?
Like
That's
we're
all that
here, it's fine.
matters. Exactly. uh,
I'm also very hungry. But it's
Same. Very hungry. Um, I also feel like I am not very well lit, and like my room, the ground is a mess, so like this is the square now.
oh no, girl sing. I have shit over here that the people can't see. But it's fine.
Wearing my shawarma t-shirt. Like, wait.
I'm just wearing a
Look.
plain Marvel shirt. This is actually a little boy's shirt. I just got an extra
Yeah.
large,
Damn.
which is why this is like so high up here. But it's
I
fine.
need to get
It's fine.
I need to get Falcon and Winter Soldier shirt so I can wear it for the last episode. But I need to figure out when I'm gonna get time to wear that.
Dude,
Or
I want
buy
to get
that
that
anyway.
sweater, that embroidered, like where it's like half cap, half the Winter Soldier,
Oh,
where it's like I'm
the
with you
one you
to the end
sent
of the
me.
line. Yeah, I want to get that one
No,
so bad. It looks so nice.
Yeah. If I don't get that shirt next week, I'm about to wear my. I have the one with Cap holding me on air, but
I mean I have the shield and Junior.
that's no. Oh yeah, you have that one because
Worthy.
this one, that one makes sense. This one I'm wearing. I don't know. I feel like this was supposed to be a Spider-Man Marvel shirt theme, but
It
I'm not
kind of
even
looks like
sure
it.
to be honest.
It kind
Yeah,
of
I think
does,
it's
yeah.
supposed to be one. To be honest, I don't know. I just bought it. But yeah, okay. Now that we're not over our shirts, we start talking about our shirts.
Hey, I mean, look, I
Fine.
also have a cup I could talk about, and some
Um,
coasters, and I
I have nothing
stickers.
interesting with me. I have a
I
Marvel
have
mug.
this. Oh wait, hold on.
A
Hold on.
Marvel
That's what we're
mug,
doing.
Oh
bruh.
wait,
That's
we
what we're
have
doing. All right.
Peter. Oh, okay, wait.
Hey,
I
We
got
have
this
the
one.
Muggy.
patience. Oh boy, this is rough. This
Uh,
is all I have
hold
near me
on.
though. Oh wait, the stickers.
I have a
Damn.
color changing cup. That's interesting.
I have another mug, but
Where'd you
I
get those
use it.
stickers from?
I
Wait,
got them
I sent
from
you the stickers.
KMT Creations on Etsy. This is their Instagram if you would like to
Wait,
go
what?
check
Wait, I
them
didn't see
out.
the stickers.
It's
What?
Becky and
I didn't see the stickers.
Sam.
Hold on.
Look,
Oh,
it's
shit, they're cute.
thank you, thank you.
It's the
I can
leg
send them to you
scene.
guys if yeah.
It's the leg
It's the
scene.
leg scene. I can send them to you guys if you want. It's also where I got the coaster and the
The bottle.
cup.
Cute,
Has
cute.
the
Girl, send me that link after the podcast.
I will, I will. I really like their shop. I think I actually sent you a link because they had some WandaVision stuff that I send you.
Oh, burn on that. No, I got to
The
look
Falcon
back.
and the Winter Soldier. Falcon and the Winter. I'm sorry, that song is. Sometimes I would just be chilling and that song just pops in my head.
No, same. I'll literally just be in bed and like my mind will just go Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But like before, it was like WandaVision, WandaVision, and now it's like a combination of both. It's like a full remix in my head. It's terrible.
Alright. So,
We ready?
Be ready to get into this? Alright, let me...
Little
See
notes,
that
as usual.
crazy ass episode of me mid-writing notes at the same time. Since I didn't get the time.
Before we get started, let me give out our weekly spoiler warning. There will be heavy spoilers ahead from this point onward, so if you have not seen the episode, or if you do not want it spoiled, please click away. Now, if you do like spoilers, keep on watching, I guess. Up to you.
You.
Whatever you're into.
All right.
I can't.
Oh, please. Okay. Not again. Okay, so
Go,
Jackie.
Jamie, go.
Jackie.
You started talking before I did.
Alright, so we start off with Walker.
Thank you. Thank you.
We start the episode off with John Walker walking, and suddenly it's raining, I guess, over there.
He was like, no, he was like running.
Oh, yeah, running.
He was running.
Speed walking.
Speed walking.
And, you know, Shield's still bloody. He's getting flashbacks, and, like, he's, like, yelling at himself, and, like, he's basically just lost it. Like, he was already losing
really.
it, but, like, he's gone. He snapped. He did the Thanos. Oh,
No, not stable up here.
nope, definitely not. And then, like, you know, he sits down in the warehouse, and, like, the last thing he says, like, after, like, all the flashbacks and, like, you know, reminiscing about how Lamar told him not to get in there and everything, it was like, time to go to work. And I'm like,
I know, man. It's like it just shifted all of a sudden, like
go to work where? Prison?
What is work?
I know, what work
What
do you do now after that? Like, what
He's
work
gonna
do
go kill
you
somebody
fucking
else?
do?
Right? Like, I'm sorry, what?
And then literally he's about to walk out, and then Sam and Bucky come in, bruh. Oh my god.
Bro.
Dude, and then, you know,
The whole fight scene between...
let me pull it up. Let me pull it up right now.
Beautiful.
I know, we
Beautiful.
pull up while we talk
Beautiful.
about it, but
Very nice. Beautifully done. I honestly, my heart was like pounding at some points because I was like, nah, they dead as hell.
there was a lot going on there, to be honest. And like Walker was getting their ass at first in the beginning.
No,
He was.
He was really getting
was.
both of them in the beginning.
Also on the screen is the end of the
I was
fight scene.
scared.
I was scared too when he like ripped Sam's wings off and just like, you
No,
know,
with the
the
shit.
shield
I
up
was like,
again, exactly how he killed what was his name, Nico? I think she finally named him. I don't know. But you
I think
know,
it
like
was
exactly the same
Nico
way.
was the
I was
first one,
like,
yeah.
dude, what? You're gonna like do this again?
He was so ready
Kill
to,
him
and then Bucky came out because that was after he'd already thrown Bucky, and then Bucky's arm like glitched or whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Okay, when his arm glitched,
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, did his arm just get fucked up?
I know, because
I was scared for him.
really
He was on the
scared.
ground. He was on the ground for,
Yeah,
for like
it's
a
like
cool bit.
I know.
was.
So I'm wondering maybe if it like shocked him or some shit and knocked him out for like a second.
I think he landed in some electricity or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah,
he started like
'cause-
spasming, and I was like, fuck, his arm's fucked.
But like the biggest thing
Nah, but then
about this
he-
whole fight is just Sam kicking John's ass without the super soldier
Yeah,
serum.
no, literally, not even wings or anything too after that, bro. Like
Just pure.
that whole scene was a lot. Oh my god.
It
It was a lot for an
intense.
intro.
Dude,
Yeah,
really-
for real. It just started off.
The bank.
I know
It
that was
just started off.
We've been waiting for that though.
And
We've
the
been
man-
waiting for them to fight him for.
We were. Okay, it's because
I
for those who
know.
don't know, we watched the episode right at midnight, so we all just hop in Discord and start watching or whatever. We were like so hyped up. Jackie was yelling. I was like, yes.
I know, I was screaming, bro.
Dude, we were
It
stoked.
was very.
Waiting for that
exciting.
moment, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, Sam was oh no, actually no, when Bucky came in right before Walker was about to hit him with Sam with the shield or whatever. And then when they broke their arm, which I think was
When he
he
broke
broke his arm trying
John's
to take
arm,
off
dude.
the shield set.
And then
Oh
they're
my
both
God.
there, and then Sam and Bucky pull up, and they both like take
No,
the shield from him.
When Bucky, like,
the
picked
other
it
thing
up?
they did.
What thing?
What was it, Daisy? I don't know if you'd put it on. The other thing, I like it was
Oh,
kind of
the
funny.
picture
The
you
last
said?
that last move, that one.
Yeah.
That one, dude. That one took me
The
out.
way he
Dude.
just yeeted
He
him.
swung his ass.
Bucky falling
That shit
over
was
right
so
after
funny.
that too, bro.
No, that was hilarious.
Comedy.
Out of all the things they could have done, they were like, "No, let's do."
No, let's just
Dude,
have him
on some
like.
WWE shit. I
Yes,
swear.
yes, that's literally what it was.
But
Yeah,
also
that
just
was-
Bucky picking up the shield
Like,
and then dropping it next to Sam.
They picked up John Walker like WWE fighters pick up fucking chairs. Like they swung his ass
They
like
did.
a chair.
They did. Dude, that was funny as fuck.
No, to be honest, I realized because remember how Steve would always do that shit when he would like run and then kick up his like legs or
Mhm.
something. I was like, kind of that's like what Sam kind of did, to be honest. I don't know if you
he
think about
was
that.
trying to do that. He's wearing the shield and
Like,
everything
kinda
too
what he was
doing it.
Mhm.
No, to be honest. But then Daisy, what were you saying again?
Oh, when Bucky like picks up the shield and then like drops it like right next to Sam, like
I know. I was
Here
like,
you
he's
go.
giving it to him
I know.
as he should.
And then Sam just looked so like he looked like so upset kind of now, and the way he was wiping off the blood
The blood.
The blood.
from the shield, kind of like it was just like a moment like not this like happening out of Steve's legacy and everything with this like but like he just wiped it off like the whole thing just looked so sad and everything.
Mhm.
I was just like I don't even know. It was just kind of like a moment like it's like he's still thinking about what he did, and then because I'm not gonna talk about that because it was ending the episode, but probably more in that moment than trying to think like maybe like it wasn't like the best thing to just give up like this shield kind of moment things to give up. Now looking at the blood on the shield like this, sort of like that's what his like whole thought like his face like with
His
all the
thought
emotion on his
process
face,
really
yeah,
was.
like the thought
Mhm.
process during that moment or whatever, but yeah. So, and then what was it? It goes to them.
It
They
goes
were in-
to the John Walker thing when he's like meeting up with everybody. And they're like,
Oh,
wait, is that
also,
when-
wait. During the fight scene, the fact that this man still had the audacity to go, "I am Captain
am
America,"
Captain America.
I was
Bitch.
like, dude, do you like not realize anything you have done?
He's obsessed. He's obsessed.
He is
with it.
obsessed
He's
with being
literally
Cap.
obsessed with the title.
And now with like having the serum in him, obviously everything is like, what's it called? Like when it's like more, like his emotions and everything. I don't know.
Enhanced and
He-
everything.
Yeah. But it just blows my mind because like no, you're not Captain America. You should have never been Captain America in the first place. Like, you've committed a crime. First of all, like I don't personally believe in having justice by killing somebody else. Like
Mm.
like somebody killed Lamar, Carly. Like I don't see the justice in John then also killing Carly.
Mhm.
Like the justice is more Carly being locked up for the rest of her life. But then for him
If
to
anything,
kill
he's
an
just
innocent
making things
dude.
worse.
Yeah, but he
He's
killed an
making things
innocent
worse.
dude, and he's so convinced that he killed the right person when he knows he
Mhm.
didn't.
I know, and he knows he was in the room there. He knows that she
It
was
wasn't
not the
even him.
one. Like, I mean, he was not the one. Matthias,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know because then it goes from. Oh no, they were in that place that they had the memorial thing for. Whatever was that in camp, the refugee camp
Oh, the
thing when Sam was
GRC?
there. Yeah, when they were like clearing it out now or whatever, and like arresting all the people in there, and which made no sense to be honest. That they were all arrested, like they were just
Yeah,
refugees.
they were
in there.
doing raids to find Carly, but it's like they're
so
all
then
refugees.
they were arresting all the people there in the refugee thing. Then what was it? I don't know what Sam. I can't remember what Sam had asked Bucky, but then Bucky just leaves, and then that's when Sam was like, "You're gonna go look for Zemo," but Bucky doesn't even give him an answer. Then he
Oh,
just
it was
leaves.
because Taurus said something about the sleeve or something. Like, you got the sleeve back?
He's like, you got your sleeves back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Sam's like, oh, you're gonna go take her, and then he just doesn't say anything and leaves.
He just looks, he's like, bye. Peace out.
And then
And the shield
has the
obviously
shield.
laying there. Dude, Taurus getting the wings. Like,
I
He's like,
know
oh,
what
what
happened.
happened
He
to
left his wings.
He's like, oh, what happened to these? And didn't say anything. Right? And then just gave
he
them
left
to
his wings, So now it's just already the whole foreshadowing of fucking
Taurus
becoming
being
Falcon. I don't know how
yeah.
long though, to be honest, from now it will be.
I
Like, when
feel
it was-
like they're setting a lot of things up, especially with something that happens like a little bit after this actually. Like I feel like it's a setup for either a second season or a movie, and you know, obviously Young Avengers,
Yeah.
that whole thing, because they're setting up Young Avengers right now, but they're setting up so many things, even with WandaVision, like all the lead up to Doctor Strange.
So many other like little side stories.
I feel
I
like
wonder the never. Oh, okay.
no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I wonder like I wonder when they would announce something because obviously it's obvious. So then and that also gave me another thing. Then was Sam just about to give up like being the Falcon in that moment? The fact that he just left his wings, to be honest, like that was like one of the things was then he was about to give up being the Falcon too at that point and everything. But yeah, so sort of the foreshadowing with this becoming, even though it's not the same origin, but you know. They can't really go with what the original origin was for the movie anyway. I mean, the comics anyway. But I wonder when he would show up again and everything, and maybe get his own show. If the Falcon and Winter Soldier gets a season 2,
dude, I feel
Maybe
like they're setting it up
something?
so well for a
movie.
season 2, but I feel like it's gonna be called like Captain America and the White Wolf or something.
We still really want that.
Yeah.
I know if it is.
I don't think it's gonna be called the Falcon and the Winter Soldier for the second season, because you know Bucky's trying to get over the Winter Soldier too. Like you know Falcon becoming Cap, so it wouldn't make sense for season 2 to still be called that. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see like all the future projects. I feel like they're gonna maybe announce Young Avengers after Hawkeye, maybe, because at that point like multiple characters have been introduced. Yeah. And I feel like with Cade actually like getting more screen time, unlike maybe like a Elijah Bradley or Torres, or who else do we have again? Anyways.
Marvel?
Oh, Kamala.
Yeah.
To be honest, Wanda's twins.
Yeah, so I feel like it just would make sense that once these shows are over, that's when they're gonna be like, all right, Young Avengers incoming. Because now it's like we don't really care about these
probably
people.
phase 5,
but you know,
right? Yeah, phase 5. To be honest, yeah.
They're just gonna set it up nice and slow.
And then I think from there, Walker's ass, or in the court.
Dude, him still thinking he did nothing wrong, and like he's still Captain America, and like them taking away like their retirement and stuff. I'm like,
yeah, no, they stripped him of the title as they should have, dude. As they should have.
Good.
I was like,
what he
good.
deserved.
I'm surprised he didn't go to prison.
That's the oh my god, no.
Okay, so
I was
with that they said he had like I guess a lesser punishment or whatever because of the things he had done like while in the military.
Which is crazy because now it was bringing up to me then the whole shit like not like that Isaiah then, because now it's just like, bro, this like
Isaiah,
it's just not the only thing this man got stripped was his benefits, like. But then it's still crazy to me. Walker was really like this, like, oh, I did what was right. Like, you brutally murdered someone in front of all these people,
and they're just
like,
gonna let this man walk free. Like,
I know,
what the
it's like it just doesn't faze him.
No,
like he really did that shit.
And how you were walking away when they were still like talking. I really just dipped.
No, and another thing is that they don't know that he has the serum, because I was trying to think about it. I was like, I don't even think they know that he has it, to be honest.
No, because later when we'll talk about that when you know who comes in, like she's like, oh yeah, I know you took the serum, when it's like, and he looks so surprised, so like nobody else knows it. Like,
how the fuck does she know? That's another thing. Like,
well, we kind of know why, I guess.
But yeah, that whole shit there, and then you know him bringing again, I am Captain America, like, bitch.
And then he was like, "You're not anymore." Upset. I'm like,
he's upset.
You know, you're not anymore.
Put him in his place. Put him in his place.
As they should.
I don't even know how his wife's staying there, to be honest. Like, this girl. Please.
Yeah, how are you just gonna excuse this?
She's like,
she feels bad for him. I'm like, how you feel bad
I
for
will
him?
understand her feeling bad about Lamar, but girl, like his whole attitude.
But I think it's the narrative too that he's trying to play like this dude killed him, when like in reality, no.
Yeah, that was so then yeah, we got them sitting out there. I can't remember what his wife was
Dude,
telling him.
when he says to her, they just do not know what it takes to be Captain America. I was like, neither do you.
I
doesn't?
know.
You don't know
Can
what it
you
takes
build?
either.
Can you build Mjolnir?
Clearly.
Can you do this? Also, speaking of Mjolnir, I saw this on TikTok and it blew my fucking mind. Cause, remember, like I sent this to you. I know you guys probably watched this too, but remember when like he also wields Stormbreaker. But Thor was like, yeah, no, like if you wield Stormbreaker to the Guardians, like it'll crush your mind, like you can't do that. But Steve just does it, and it's like Stormbreaker has like the same capacity like of wielding as, let's say, the Infinity Stones. Like it's made from the same material and shit. And it's like this man could wield Stormbreaker. So what if he did the snap? What if he did the I am Steve Rogers? He wouldn't have died. He would have just stayed alive.
I don't know. A lot of things could have been different.
Another endgame plot hole. Does it make sense?
Another one.
Another one.
Add that to the list of fucked up endgame things.
Oh yeah, what was it?
I'm sorry.
No, I blanked out for a second now because I was.
Oh yeah, we have
So
the.
they're sitting like on the bench,
Oh,
just talking
yeah,
to his wife, and we see someone walking in.
We
Some
see.
heels walking
We see the feet first, just casually walking in, and then she approaches.
I was like,
and
this
she's
is some
like,
Agatha walk.
No, honestly, it was some evil villainy introduction, I guess, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm Valentina."
Allegra de
or whatever.
Fontaine. Yep.
She says her full name. And then I did not know who she was because I was like,
I looked it up mid-episode,
You
and I
did.
was like,
You did.
"Okay, so that's who she is."
Madam Hydra. And that's another thing. Like when you said that, I was like, how are they gonna fit all of this into the last episode?
It's too much, dude.
It's too much. So that's what I'm saying. Either season 2 or a movie. But
something, dude.
The fact that they're just saying oh, by the way, Hydra's still here. Here's Madam Hydra.
It's not. Hydra's never gonna leave.
No.
It's always gonna be there.
And I feel like now John Walker, I feel like he's not gonna die this season. Like he's gonna stay alive and he's gonna go work for Hydra.
She and whoever she's with, they're all gonna influence him.
And he's already in a bad state of mind because Bucky said it too. You don't want to go down this road. And then he was like, "I'm not like you," and Bucky just looked at him like, "You're not really doing the right thing." But he's already in such a bad state of mind that if Hydra comes in now, the influence on John Walker is just it's so easy.
It's not gonna end well.
But they should not be teasing us with those special character things.
Yeah,
and then it just be then it just be Madam Hydra, which
they be hyping up these cameos too much.
I'm stoked that it's Hydra, and I'm stoked it's Madam Hydra, but y'all hyped this up like it was gonna be I don't know,
I really thought it was
something big.
No, because for a second, just because they were in court, that's why for a second I thought it was gonna be Jennifer Walters, even though it's not like I could really see her representing him, but I just assumed because they were in the court.
No, but that would have been cool.
And then they say her name, and I'm like, who is this? And then go see Madam Hydra, and I was
there a rumor or something that it was gonna be a character from WandaVision?
Yeah, there was a rumor, and then it was like, oh, Whitefish are gonna show up.
But then I thought they said something else about it being a character that hadn't been seen before in any of the movies or anything. So then that's why it was a bunch of things. I don't even know.
There were so many jokes.
Said, dude, it was too much.
They did that too with White Vision, but there were so many jokes oh, it's gonna be Mephisto Richards, Reed Richards and Mephisto. How much they hyped us up for that, and it was just nah.
It was interesting. I was like, oh shit, not Hydra coming back. But damn, it was not
it's not a known character or a character that we would be. I I personally thought it was gonna be like Old Man Steve in his deathbed. I was like, wow, that's a special appearance. Great. They hired Joe Biden for this? That's insane.
Bro, please. We
Because
didn't
I'm
go.
like, and like, okay, like if we're thinking about like past movies, when they bring up like characters that are just from the comics, you know, they just bring them up. It was never like hyped up type of thing.
I
you
know.
So I'm
And like now
it's
they're
not
like
like
fucking
she
with
needed to be
us.
hyped up. It was
No.
just like oh.
Yeah, and
Type of
honestly, they
thing.
really gotta stop with these hyping up. Like, they just gotta let it happen at this point.
Dude,
Nah,
before
I'm
you know,
hoping
Hawkeye
the
is gonna
low-key-
have
the
all the
low-key
Avengers.
cast better like keep their mouth shut or something during it, because I'm
They
like,
didn't stop. They
y'all
didn't
don't
stop.
need to be like, oh, y'all can't wait for the next episode when this cameo. There's probably someone like
It's
whatever.
Like,
It's
just
just like
don't hype it up. Just let it
it
happen.
makes it so
dude.
disappointing every time. It's like, damn, dude, Hawkeye's gonna just have all the original Avengers, and then surprise, guys, they're all alive.
So yeah, so I don't know what. Then she just leaves. So then it was just.
Yeah, but like the blank card too, like
The
huh?
blank
I know.
card. I was thinking about that blank card. I'm like,
It's about to be
How
one of
do-
those ones where you have to like figure out how to read it or something.
dude, I
or-
was like, hold on. Do you have to like hold a lighter to
Yeah,
it?
like,
and,
yeah, I
numbers
know.
know.
appear?
It's gonna be one of those.
I'm surprised it
Then-
didn't make a reappearance. Like I feel like that card, because I don't think she's gonna be the final episode. I feel like that card is gonna be post-credit scene for the final episode, and like it shows something, or I don't know, because I feel
I
like
don't
it's
know.
the setup for a second season or a movie.
A movie.
Because
I
I
hope
don't.
the
It
next
wouldn't make
episode-
sense if they
oh.
do it for the next episode. Sorry, I'm so.
No, because I'm like, there's a lot that
Going
like
on.
we
They
still don't
they
know,
shouldn't be
like-
adding more things.
okay, like there's the power broker thing. Still confused with the
Yeah,
whole Carlene
yeah.
Flag Smasher thing going on right
Mhm.
now at the moment, and then it's just I don't know. There's a lot that still needs to happen. They kind of made this episode seem like it was a final episode type thing, but
No,
then
it
stopped.
They
felt
did.
like a final episode.
Dude, this
But-
episode made me feel things though. Like,
It had me thinking. I was like, if this felt like a final episode, what the fuck is the final episode gonna be?
I know.
I know.
Like,
Dude, I'm gonna fall into such a big hole. Like, we're gonna do like the podcast in 2 weeks. We decided we're just gonna do a casual, like, non movie / series podcast. I'm just gonna be sitting here like I'm depressed, guys.
We're just gonna be
Uh,
talking. We're still gonna be talking about it, but then we're just gonna like, damn, like now what?
Yeah.
Anyway, how y'all doing?
How's your week?
but yeah, I don't know. That was a lot. And I think after that, I don't know. It,
But
like,
she also
changed-
knows he took the serum. That was what we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh yeah,
She
yeah,
didn't-
that.
She's
And,
like, your second best choice was taking the serum, and your first will be
calling me.
contacting me.
Yeah. Or picking up when I call. And, you know,
Same
her
shit.
saying that the shield doesn't belong to the government, which makes sense because, first
Oh,
of all,
yeah,
Steve
it's
never
a
signed
gray
the
area.
Accords. He never signed the Accords. It, like, is never registered as, like, government property. And I know in Civil War, Natasha goes, like, technically it belongs to the government, but it's like, technically it doesn't. Because when did
They
this
know it's
man sign?
vibranium. Technically, it's the
Wakanda.
but
And like technically it's made by Howard, so it's like
That
like
doesn't belong
Howard-
to any of these people.
I know. It's like.
No, but everybody's trying to claim it, but it like doesn't belong to any of them.
no,
I know
it doesn't.
that's the real thing. So whatever, there's a whole lot with that, but I don't know. We'll see from there. She leaves, and then Walker was confused about because she gave the wife the card, right, or something.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, she gave the wife the card, and then she was like, "There's not even anything on here." And then Walker just looks like
You kind of just looked at it a little confused.
I don't know. And I think from there, it just I don't know. It was Carly and them at the camp now because they empty the camp out and everything.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess now at that point, they're starting whatever
She's
movement
done.
thing that they were going for there. I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause she's
Her
saying
motives
how,
make
like,
so much sense.
she's
Huh?
saying how like things aren't really working out, so they gotta like, something
Yeah,
else now.
so now they're like moving up their whole movement thing that they were going for.
Yeah, they just want to be
Like-
people in the world. Like I get it, it makes sense to. Like I don't understand why they're putting it up for a vote in the first place because it's like damn like. Y'all really put in these people in refugee camps when, like, a few years ago they were just welcomed here.
They were just there. I don't know. It's kind of it really sucks. They're
Mhm.
like, oh, everybody's back. fuck all of you that were already here.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
crazy.
even know. And then from there, Sokovia.
The memorial, I was like, damn, a whole city went up in the sky and just fell down. And it's a nice memorial, don't get me wrong. I was just expecting it to be like a little like bigger or something, you know. But it's beautifully done with the like it being like next to the water and like in like a round circle, and then like the city kind of like floating, and then the people on top of it.
Does it even exist anymore? Because Zemo was talking about how the border, whatever, the whole border things, that
I don't think it does.
like other countries were taking part now of whatever was left of Sokovia. So then that's how I was like, I don't even think it exists anymore, really, as a full country itself, to be honest. But I don't know. And then whatever, Bucky shows up. And he's the one with the gun in his hand, and not the way the trailer
was like, damn.
Like,
I
the
know.
trailer always made it seem like Zemo was holding a gun up to Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I really thought it was, I don't even know, like he would have been taking out, what's it called? They put in the gun, the clip or some shit. Or whatever. Like I just assumed it was gonna be Bucky taking that out or something and dropping the bullets the way they made the trailer seem, but it was kind of like Zemo was expecting Bucky to kill him.
I mean, he did technically mention where he was going, you know,
Yeah.
like earlier.
He was just letting all this happen, which I thought was kind of weird.
It's sus. It's like he wanted to get captured.
The whole time, like this whole season, he's just been going with everything that they've been doing. Hasn't even tried to like leave. He's been helpful and shit.
I feel like maybe
he just mentioned it to Bucky. He's like, "Oh, it's okay. Like you were programmed to kill. Like I'm right here." Is basically what he said.
Yeah, it's kind of like he wanted Bucky to kill him or something. But
he probably knew he wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
It was giving the same, well, until, you know, the gun clicked. But then he did kind of flinch for a second during that. He did flinch. And then, I literally was thinking, I think someone had posted it because it reminded me too. And then someone posted it about when T'Challa had told Zemo in Civil War, like, the world wasn't done with you yet, when Zemo had tried to kill himself at first. Like, that's, like, and then it was sort of like, yeah, you're going back to jail for this shit or whatever. And then, you know, the Wakanda show up again, Lil Dora Milaje, and they take him
to the raft.
And then the raft, because I was like, the raft.
He didn't even try to stop it.
No, like, and that's why it's so sus. He's just like, all right.
He's letting all this happen. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to take him to the raft. Well, he'll spend the rest of his days.
Okay, because you know how, people were saying, with the damn Thunderbolts team, and, like, if the raft is ran by, what the fuck is his name? Secretary Ross. And then he's the one that sort of builds that team. So Zemo now is going there, to be honest. And if all those like villain criminals are there, I don't know, kind of building up something.
It's kind of like a Suicide Squad.
People were saying, what if Peter ends up going there to get jailed during whatever? Because you know how that's where like what is it? Cap went to go get jailed. To be honest, after the Civil War thing, and people were like, oh my god, what if they take Peter there? It's like, bruh, don't even say that.
He's literally a teenager.
I can't even imagine little Peter among all these people, bro.
I know. He's a teenager. Like, damn. Y'all really gonna make him go through all that? But also, Zemo crossing Bucky's name, like, but his name off of Bucky's
book. He said, "Oh yeah, I took the time out and just crossed my name out of your list."
I hold no grudges. I was like,
damn.
What? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the last of Zemo. I'm pretty sure that was building up for something specifically.
Definitely not.
Them talking about the raft and everything. I feel like that's for sure building up for something else that we'll see eventually. Because I doubt they were just gonna bring that up him for just a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, one of my like genuine fears is just like not like sticking around long enough to see like all of it go down. Because I feel like these movies are gonna go on for like hundreds of years. It's just gonna be this whole like, I know, like we'll be on like Avengers 500.
My ghost is gonna be at the movie theater.
I know, same. That's my home. That's like I'm haunting the theater. I'm haunting the theater. I'm gonna see Fast and Furious 500 in theater.
They're in space.
They're in space.
I can't believe they actually know. When I saw the trailer, I was like, not to be dead.
Little pause from the episode. What the fuck is going on with Fast and Furious?
Dude,
These
I
are
don't
the
even
fucking
fucking know anymore.
are heroes at this point.
They're
I
superheroes.
know. I don't even get it. And
Why
I
is
feel
this
like they
still going
showed
on?
a lot in the trailer, so I'm already like, okay, from the first trailer that they whatever, before when the movie was supposed to come out a while ago, before COVID happened, there was already a lot in the trailer, and they still showed a lot of new stuff in this trailer. So I was like, what the fuck is going on in this movie? Because there's a
know.
lot happening.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't bother to watch the trailer, but I already know it's some fucking inhuman shit.
They're
So,
insane
There's
now.
a lot.
They
Like,
already
I
did
don't
that
even
with
get
Hobbs and
how-
Shaw with Idris Elba. He'd be like the black
Bro.
ring. I was like, he was like,
They
I'm
already had
Black
the super
Superman or
soldier
something.
there.
I was like,
I know.
what is
literally,
happening?
like,
I thought these movies were
I don't
about
know.
cars and racing.
It was about racing. What the fuck happened?
I know.
Dead ass. Like, I don't even, like, I don't know. When was the last time they fucking raced? I can't even think of that shit. It's
Dude,
been
I miss
so
Tokyo
long. Like, I
Drift.
can't even we all no, whatever. Oh my god. No, I'm mad too because they spoiled something in that trailer that I wish they kept for the movie now that you said that. But there was a lot, to be honest, going on. And I was just like, I feel like the trailer explained the whole movie because I don't even know what else would like.
But
If
I
was
hate
to
it
go
when
watch this
trailers
movie, I'm
do
like,
that.
what else would I be watching? Because there was a lot in this trailer, like a lot. I was like, I'm still gonna watch the movie, but now I feel like I've seen everything, to be honest. But me watching those movies till I die, I don't care. To be honest, personally, to me, I feel like they should have stopped at the 5th movie because that one was
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
I don't know.
That's honestly that's
I
the
love
last
that
one I
movie
saw.
so much.
That's the last Fast
After
and Furious
them
movie I
robbing
saw.
the bank and everything, like it should have ended there. And then after Paul Walker died, to be honest, I felt like it should have ended after that one too.
The one,
'Cause it's
the
just-
last
now
one
it's
with
just
like Paul
going
Walker and like his like CGI Paul Walker. I cried at that one though. I'm not gonna lie.
I was, bruh, I couldn't watch that movie without crying. I was so
I'm
upset.
sorry, but that song, I
movie.
cannot take that song seriously anymore.
You get really
Yup.
why?
I don't know, dude. I can't take it seriously.
Damn.
That song is so sad to me.
Did you hear like the Just Charlie version? Because he wrote it about one of his friends passing. It's very
Oh, I
emotional.
did not know that.
Well, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but
that-
I just can't take it seriously. I've seen too many memes, okay?
Oh no, same.
It ruined it for me. Plus, I didn't watch that movie. So.
During that time when the movie came out. But yeah, if it ended after the 5th one, to be honest, that would have been a perfect ending with them robbing the bank and now they're just rich. And that was it. But
That's it, yeah.
they kept going. I don't know, there was a lot. When the trailer ended with them actually dead ass taking, like, it looked, they were in spacesuits and shit. And I was like, what is going on here? Because I don't even know how they be surviving. They've been in so many crashes too. They be coming out with no
I
like
know.
fucking like nothing. No, like maybe a little blood here and there, but like damn, no bones broken or
No,
anything.
they're for real. Like, they belong in a fucking DC or Marvel universe at this point.
They
They do. They're just
could be
heroes.
They could beat Thanos because I don't know. They just survive.
Imagine they just pull up in like a
Bro.
Ferrari. They're like vroom vroom. Hi Thanos. Here we
don't
go.
But yeah,
They're just gonna run his ass over.
Alright, anyway.
No, Dominic Toretto could probably wield the Infinity Gauntlet and not die. Like I wouldn't need to
Not Dom,
and
dude.
not die. He always be jumping out of cars from like high heights too. Like I don't even get how he does, and like rolling his, and like he'd be like walking away like no scab or anything. I'm like, man, I know your body has
Caught
to
a
be
car.
aching. Like there's no way. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on with those movies. I will be watching them though till I die. Like however many. Yeah, back to the episode.
Look, quick intermission. We just had a rant about that real quick. Where did we leave off?
Oh, we're back to White Wolf.
After Zemo.
We're back to being called White Wolf, and Bucky calls it
He
a
asked him a
favor.
favor.
He's like, hey, like actually, might need another favor.
I couldn't even think of what the
No,
favor was.
same.
I was trying to think.
I was like, this probably is something like
Sorry,
later on,
I'm
like,
still
in a
just-
movie or something.
I'm still just dying.
Yeah,
I just
'cause
pictured
I
Dawn
was
with the
like-
Infinity Gauntlet.
Wait, what?
wait, what
I just
happened?
I just pictured Dawn with the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I'm sorry. Alright.
I hated you. I was like, what is she laughing at? So they're dying.
I know. I was like,
It
oh.
just popped in my mind. I'm gonna make that an edit for next week.
Please do.
All right, sorry.
But yeah, so Bucky asks for a favor, and then I think from there it goes back to we're back in Baltimore, right? Yeah,
No,
Baltimore.
we get Sam going to wait, that's in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Sorry,
But
the whole Infinity Gauntlet just threw me off.
Your mind is now just clouded.
But yeah, so they go back. So Sam is going back. He has the shield with him too, which is something, to be honest, I wasn't expecting him to bring.
I know.
And he has a little talk with Elijah again out, and then he goes and sees Isaiah. He brings the shield. Isaiah didn't even want to see the shield.
I know. Isaiah's just there. He was just watering his plants,
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
he's like, "Is that what I think it is?" And then Sam goes to like uncover it. He's like, "No, like the stripes, they don't mean anything good to me."
He didn't want to see them and everything, to be honest. And I don't know, because Sam now was going there to fully find out what happened to him. I was kind of expecting us to get this, to be honest. After, was that the second episode when we first met him? Yeah, the second one. To get like the full details of the whole story and everything. And everything about it was just, oh my god, like I didn't even kind of know. He goes more into detail about the experimenting, because he said it was after Steve disappears, right? Yeah,
because
so
they were he was sorry.
Oh, go. Sorry, no, you can go.
Oh no, I was gonna say, because he was in like a whole like squad where they like tested different versions of the serums on them and just told them it was tetanus. And,
tetanus.
And like he's the only one who survived, but like I remember he was talking about how like they were compromised, they were gonna cover it up, and like he like freed.
He went back to go free them, because what had happened is they got captured on like whatever they were on, their mission or whatever.
They were all sick too.
They were just like, gonna cover it.
No, we have to hide this and everything. But
hide this evidence. And Isaiah went, freed them, and he's like, those are my friends. Like, they're not evidence.
Yeah.
And for that, and it's crazy to me because Steve did the exact same thing.
He did
the exact same thing. They were gonna,
and he got rewarded.
Yeah, and I'm like, he did the same thing. He went against like whatever I can't remember that guy's name, and whoever was his boss person in
the first Avenger.
Avenger, whatever. He went by himself.
Like, he's a hero. Like,
everybody's like clapping and like cheering for him, and he gets the shield from Howard and everything. And
but I'm talking about Isaiah. Like, what he did was also like very heroic.
Yeah. No, he is a hero. And they just put him in jail.
All of them gets jailed too, to be honest.
Well, the other ones didn't survive.
They died.
He said that they all, and then they get stuck in jail. And then he shows where he was like experimented on and everything
for 30 years.
And it's just, and the way they lied to his wife till they're like he died. Whoever wouldn't tell him. They didn't let
and just cover the
get her cards and everything.
Dude, that made me so sad.
It was very sad.
And then until he said some nurse felt pity for him, and
she gave him a box.
She just
forged like the studies and whatever.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Hold on with my laptop.
And declared him as dead.
Yeah.
But he could leave. But
then
by the time he came back, now his wife was gone already.
And the government had erased basically his existence.
And it was just kind of, I think Sam was kind of there, and everything. And, Sam was the one that was saying that he was like, we need to tell the story and everything. But Isaiah just didn't want it to be told because he just felt like
he knows as soon as he's out, they're going to go after him.
Yeah.
And I think one of the things that really stuck with me was when he said he was like, they erased me, like my history and everything, but they've been doing that for
500
years. Or whatever, which is true. And like he was really like saying some stuff that, when he said that people wouldn't want to see a black man as a shield because of when Sam brought it back to him, like whatever, and he was like, people wouldn't want to see the black man as a shield. And even if it's just in the the show too, it still applies to like out here. You've seen like a bunch of people are still like, no, we don't want Sam as the next Captain America or whatever, and like people being blatantly racist about it too. So it's just not even a thing just in the show. It's also a thing like people still wouldn't want to see that.
They don't want a black Captain America
out. Yeah, they just can't see that or whatever out. And then Isaiah goes on to say like even in the show like any like black man that he says like respects themselves wouldn't want to be it or whatever. So he's like yeah. So then it was just one of the things with him is that he was like even after all that he's going through and he's like oh like no self-respecting man would want to or black man would want to see himself being it. Like he just feels like no one like none of them would be strong enough to be this person because they know the amount of hate they would get for it and everything. So Sam now is kind of in like a whole should I do this now type of thing with the shield basically, or should I just not because you know he already saw Isaiah is just like Isaiah's like a dead like no like it doesn't make sense for whatever for someone to be it whatever. But Sam sort of is now like a thing like maybe I can change that type of thing. So it was really
in like a battle with himself right now.
Yeah.
I feel like that whole scene was like a really profound moment in the MCU, to be honest, because it was just something people need to see because it's just not a thing that's happening in this show. Like it's a real life thing. Like I know probably people would be pissed about it or whatever, but it's just something that people needed to see. Like
it's really good
like,
that they're
not only a white man could be the fucking face of the shield or whatever.
Because Isaiah said it too. It was like the moment like Steve went under the ice, they were already looking for like blue eyes, blonde hair, like white guy, stars and stripes. And I've actually seen a lot of people on like YouTube and TikTok too who are actually like talking about how triggering the show is in a way too. In terms of like the racial topics. I think it's great that like the MCU is finally like addressing this stuff.
Yeah, because that whole part was emotional to me because I was crying about like just hearing like the more details on the story, and then also still like comparing it now to Walker, who was just all he got was fucking stripped with his benefits and some shit, and like that was it. Just
I know
he was still a good man before, like still like this man should be in fucking
like jail. Isaiah didn't do the same thing.
Yeah,
like, he freed his friends. Like
that's what
he's literally the only one that was able to take out literally the first person to take out Bucky,
the arm,
arm and everything. To be honest, the first time and
got punished.
Like the whole thing, I really feel like
that
was probably one of my favorite scenes, to be honest, in the MCU for just people to see that because it was just something that was completely different that they just they've never just brought up before, and I just feel like it was something for people to see. So I really like enjoyed them having that scene, to be honest. Yeah, so then, and you know, I think what's it, Sam? So just Sam is just now in like a whole should I whatever because of what
Sam like he tries to Isaiah that like he's like oh no like I know people that can like help you like the world's different now, and then Isaiah's like you think the world's different?
And you know, like Sam was still defending Steve, to be honest, like talking about it because you know he was trying to tell like Isaiah like
didn't put you in jail.
Yeah, like he was still defending Steve, but he knew like obviously this was going to be the other government officials. It wasn't something Steve knew about. And everything. So he was still that's where it was sort of conflicting with Sam.
I mean, Steve was in the ice during all of this.
Yeah, so it's not like he knew, and then didn't seem like he knew when he came back either. Becky said that you didn't know when.
No, like the only thing I think that maybe Isaiah blames him for would maybe be the serum.
Yeah.
Because you know, obviously, it worked on Steve and like sorta had an effect on Rat Skull. So I feel like that's like maybe something Isaiah blames Steve on.
Yeah, so it's like totally understandable, to be honest.
Yeah, it is.
I think it was just more of like a eye opener to Sam to figure out then like sort of like what does he want this like shield to represent for himself, whatever, and if he would want to be the next Captain America. Yeah, or even if he's gonna be called, to be honest, Captain America, but I feel like he probably is still. But you know what he himself will be representing, being the Captain America and everything, because it will be completely different for him compared to what it was.
His experience is gonna be very different.
Completely different for what it was for Walker.
I was saying this last night when we were watching. I was like, what if he? I feel like he's probably gonna become Captain America, but what if he just becomes like Captain Falcon or Captain Wilson?
Falcon.
Like, I
Captain
don't know.
Falcon, like the Smash Bros character.
I mean, he did agree with Carly too, like on like the one world, one people, you know, like and like the one like all the borders being gone during the blip. So it's like, do you really want to be captain of a country, or do you just want to be captain, you know? So that's kind of what I was on my mind about. I was like, do you think like he'll pick up the shield and like just be like, all right, like I'm Captain Falcon or whatever? But I don't know. Like he could just be Captain America.
And then I'm like, yeah, if he chooses America, then he doesn't have to be, because it's like he doesn't have to be representing the country. He could be representing the people.
Yeah.
To be honest, instead of that. So that's why it's just like a sort of thing, like what is he gonna choose, sort of, to be honest, like, or what he's gonna choose, what it means to him, and what he's gonna be representing.
No, exactly.
Obviously, because the government for sure didn't care, to be honest. Before.
No, they don't give a shit.
They're
already probably looking for their next John Walker, because like the second he was on the stand, it was like, oh, we want that shield back, by the way. It was like, oh, y'all want that back? No, you're not gonna put it in the museum. We already know you're gonna pick the next dude. You're gonna come out and be like, oh, we're sorry, this dude killed somebody, but here's a new one.
Here's the replacement.
For
the replacement.
I'm surprised they actually didn't know that Sam took it, to be honest, because I didn't think they were gonna ask for it. Because I was like, oh, so they don't even know he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
But,
I'm surprised John didn't even say that.
I know. He probably just didn't want to say he didn't have it.
You know what? The thing I'm still most surprised about is that neither Sam or Bucky has told this man, whenever he says, I am Captain America, like, no, Steve didn't give you this shield or whatever, you know? Like, I get it from Sam's point of view, but I feel like maybe Bucky would have been like, no, Steve gave it to I don't know. It just... Sorry, John Walker is just... sensitive topic.
Very irritating.
And I think from there,
we go to Sam and Sarah.
He called Sarah, right? And he said he was coming home. And then
they're back home.
Back to fixing...
She's making lunch for the kids.
Oh no, I think
for
they were
the
fixing
other
the
kids.
boat first. Or were they? I don't know. What was it?
They were working
because
on
they
like
were
the nets.
About the boat because,
and now they couldn't sell it because it was too broken down. It would cost more to fix than to sell.
Yeah, the guy that was supposed to buy it canceled.
Yeah. And then, then after, so she brings up the thing about, her sons went to school, whatever, and she brings up about, I think, about giving food to, the other kids, whatever.
And it's like, how many people still owe, our parents
favors?
Wait,
I have something to say before this.
Oh,
okay, so, when, Sam first gets there, Sarah's like, oh, aren't you supposed to be, saving the world or something?
Oh,
and then Sam's like, no, the government benched us. Does he mean the codes?
That's what I was. I
wrote that down because I'm still okay, they're benched.
It makes sense because they were last with Walker, to be honest, but they didn't do anything. But they know that they were there with Walker, or whatever. So and you know how Taurus in the beginning was saying there wasn't much they could do anyway because Carly went underground. They don't even know where she is. So that's why I think it was just that's why they just have nothing right now to work with.
Because technically they're free agents, they did say that earlier. So it doesn't make sense for the government to bench them. Maybe that's why they're just oh, you guys stay low, whatever. There's not much to do at the moment. Walker's the whole heat of the moment shit right now. So it was just so I think that's what he meant, to be honest, by that. Because I was like, okay, well, they have nothing to do, to be honest. But what happened after? Oh, then Sam was making the calls to the people to help. But that one dude on the call was like, "Hey, Mr. Falcon." I was like,
that just shows that the Wilson family, they did a lot for the community.
They did.
Yeah, because
he caught in a lot of favors. Basically, brought in everybody.
I know.
I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
The Wilsons, they did a lot.
They got the whole what was it, engine on the truck, and then it's like, how do we get it off the truck? And then Bucky's just like, here.
He's just like, you're welcome.
Dude, he's so annoying.
Oh fuck! I dropped my coaster.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
And then Bucky comes in and he's like, oh yeah, I just need to sign off for this. I caught in a favor with the Wakandans. And then I was like, okay,
hello.
I was like, new wings.
Now I'm also like, bro, are these vibranium too? They not about to be red. I'm
he about to be indestructible.
Just even the box it was in looks fancy.
I
I
know. I
know.
was like, oh my god. It's giving when Tony, Tony gave Peter
Peter.
his suit and that like fancy box and everything. I'm kind of excited. I want to see how they look like, to be honest. Because okay, I want to know how was it? Did they? I wonder if it's already gonna be in like Captain America type color, or is it gonna be like
Oh
straight
wait,
up?
let me
Maybe
actually
just like
pull that up
matching kind of
from.
like how Bucky's arm is like black or whatever, like black and gold. Like I wonder how it look.
I don't know.
Let me pull
I
up the
don't know.
comic suit real
Yeah, the
quick right
comics.
here.
I saw the.
Yeah, because I'm like, is it gonna straight up like did they straight up paint it for him already in the the text
Dude,
and everything?
and then
But
Sherry's just like, oh, I think Sam will like these colors.
I don't know. We'll see. And then what was it? Oh, then that like pipe bust on
The pipe bus.
a pipe bust on the boat.
Okay, but Sarah and Bucky though, he's
Them
so awkward
flirting.
because they're about to fix the boat. We're gonna get to the boat scene, but he's like hi, and then she's just like hi, and like the smile on his face, dude. I was like, hold on.
Dude,
so
Bucky's smiling in this whole thing. Let me actually
I
pull that up
know.
too. It made me
From both of them.
so
Made me happy.
to see Bucky smile the way he was. This is from multiple scenes, like some scenes that were later, but like
He was
just the
I love
genuine
it.
smiles.
I love it.
It made me so happy. I was like, this man has
This episode
not
was
smiled like
so
this in so
wholesome, to
long.
be honest.
It was.
You
It
would
really made me
think that
cry.
after last episode, like it'd be like, like pretty dark again. But
Yeah,
no.
it was just really the beginning, and then then we got more emotional with, and then like we got emotional with Isaiah, but then at least they went to more like okay, wholesome now.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
as soon
like
as
look,
they
we're
went
friends.
back to Sam's like house and everything.
Yeah, it was like
Like,
more
it
comfort
just-
and
They were just doing human things, and like
They
it was
were.
it made me very
Dude,
happy.
Them fixing the pipe and then going like, why didn't you use the arm? Oh yeah, I don't think of it
I'm
right away.
right-handed.
I'm actually right-handed.
like, oh my god.
Fucking Sarah. Sarah.
Sam was like,
Look
No,
look
like-
at Sam.
Hi, man's is
Made me
crushing.
smile. It made me
And Sam's just
smile.
there like
That scene was my favorite to watch, to be honest. Nah, then we literally get like, what was it, like 2 minutes of them fixing the boat, bruh? Oh my god.
Dude,
Dude, them fixing
first
the
of all-
boat made me so happy, and it was kind of hot.
it was. No, it was.
Sipping minutes, let's go.
Alright. Yeah, I saw a tweet earlier. It's like I could get a whole episode of them just fixing the boat, and I'd watch it. I'm like, shit, me too.
Dude,
Deadass,
same.
like-
If they make like a
Give-
little
give me
vlog or something.
Like no, like you know how they released the Zemo cut? Like release more of the boat scene.
Yeah.
The boat scene.
Release the boat cut.
Release the boat cut, deadass.
I will watch everything.
I would
It
like
made
to
me
see more.
so
of this.
happy.
It was just like so wholesome. And,
normal
yeah,
human
hot.
things, which I feel like normal human things in like every Avengers movie is so rare.
It's so
It's
refreshing
so
and gay.
rare.
Like, damn, we
No,
don't
it
even-
is.
It usually
It
kind of
has-
starts like that a
Oh.
little bit, but it's like we just see them fighting and like it just there's so much like happening. But now you have like I genuinely love TV shows because of that reason, because it just gives you more
gives you
time to
that
put
story.
into it and more story, and like it already started like the first episode obviously with all the background. It was like damn, like it's so nice to have it this like, don't get me wrong, I love movies, I love going to a movie theater, I love like being in like IMAX at 3D, like the full surround system around me, just having it like come towards me, screens being that big. But like there's something about having TV shows that have much more like playtime and much more to work with, where it's
They
like,
get more in depth with the story and like
Yeah.
little like the human scenes. You know?
mhm.
No, because if we got more like domestic Avengers, like I'm I was so happy. Literally, like Age of Ultron was just one of those ones where it was just the scene when they were at Stark's Tower after the party. And
The
then, like,
party.
The party,
Clint's house when they were
dude,
all
I
having
still want to
dinner.
see
but,
more
like,
of the party.
and then the small scene from like Avengers with the end credit with them with the shawarma. That's it. Like there was not
The
that
shawarma?
much. We should've
The
gotten more.
shawarma.
They could have made like just small clips of them relaxing or some shit, like a short mini series of them.
Mhm.
Like where they're just like doing normal stuff. Because that was one of the reasons why I liked watching. Well, yeah, like how you're saying the TV shows. Like, oh my god, like watching Avengers Assembled, like the show. It was always like nice just to see them when they're like, oh, doing normal things. Like, I'm like, bruh, I wish we would get these in the movies and everything. And at least
It would humanize them.
WandaVision, we didn't really get it because, like, technically we did, but technically Miss Girl was creating a reality.
Yeah.
But like, at least with the
So it was a fake. It was a fake. Yeah.
fake.
It was fake.
But
It's
still,
whatever.
you know, it was just nice. Like, it's nice to see them being, like, humanized.
Yeah.
And I've said this too with, like, books, like, especially if it's, like, big book series, it would make so much more sense to turn those into TV shows and just make, like, every chapter, like, an episode, you know? But, like, that's, like, off topic. But
Wait,
it's
I'm about to
just-
get off topic even more. Aren't they making like a Percy Jackson one? Like
They
a
are,
TV show?
they are. I'm so stoked. I've heard that Logan Lerman is gonna play
If he plays
Poseidon. Yeah, dude.
If he does.
I'm a simp. I'm a simp
And you
hard.
see that man? He already has the gray hairs and he still looks fine.
Gray hair. I'm sorry.
Dude, he looking fine. Like
Dude,
I see that
Twitter's
man walking
white,
down the street.
white
He's gonna
man
kill
of the
all the
century because it always leads back to him. It always leads back to Logan Lerman.
girl. You see the man walking down the street. He's gonna get arrested because he's killing all the ladies. Pow 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 pow. That's just that video of Anthony saying that to
Anthony talking about
Sebastian.
them.
That is literally my favorite video on the internet. Sebastian Stan. Man, you're looking good. Man, oh
God.
man.
Dude, I used to watch all the interviews, like, yeah, like, I was, like, deep in there watching all the interviews, watching all the cons and shit. And,
Same.
God.
I think the last
It
time I
started
really...
off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But it was very fun.
The last time I really did that with, like, interviews and cons was, like, right after I finished Supernatural. That was, like, the start of quarantine, because I just went through, like, 3 weeks of binging 15 seasons. And I was like, I need more. But I miss it, though. And, like, I feel like if COVID was a thing and Sebastian and Anthony were doing the whole press tour...
The live.
Dude, like, obviously now they're doing the interviews and stuff, and it's still great.
It's
But, like,
just funny.
imagine
I
them
know,
in the
to be
same
honest, I've
room.
watched some of them.
But I just know
watched
if they
some
were
of them too.
together in a room,
It was-
it'd be so chaotic.
It'd be,
That's why I'm
it'd
like,
be
they
the
better
best.
get a season 2 because I know at least by then they would be back to live interviews and I just need them together because
I need that
That
press
was-
tour.
oh my god, that would have been like so hectic to be honest. But yeah, literally best duo in the MCU to be honest because I don't know
Easily.
what's stopping them.
Easily. Mhm.
To be honest, I don't know what's stopping them. So yeah, what even happened in the episode? That boat scene was long as hell when they were there. fixing that
Yeah,
boat.
that we
Then-
really got off track after the boat.
I'm
scene.
sorry.
Oh, I think
Oh,
it
we got
was
another
Bucky-
knife
Bucky
flick.
was saying-
Sorry.
Yeah, because Bucky was saying he was going to catch a flight back to New York, right? Is that what he
No,
Yeah.
no, wait. That's
No.
much later. There's so much more that happened before. We get a cutscene to John lying to Lamar's
To
parents.
Lamar's family. I
Wait,
had that written down.
I thought no, doesn't Bucky tell Sam, but then Sam tells him he can stay on his couch or some shit.
No,
And then
this
it
is
goes
before.
Yes.
And
And then we go back to Lamar.
Yeah,
Lamar's
okay, then it
family.
goes to Walker and Lamar's.
No, wait, isn't the
lying.
couch? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
he,
but
like,
my
something
notes
about-
are like messed up a little bit. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I was just saying.
Many
it was just him.
thoughts.
Because Bucky's not slept over. It's not like he slept over like anyone. Like, it was just and he felt uncomfortable thinking he was gonna be uncomfortable being with his family, but
And then Sam's like the community, like they're all very like welcoming.
Yeah.
and then I was like, yo, you can stay on my couch. And then it was reminding me of Bucky. Oh well, actually, you know what? Okay, let's go to the Walker with Lamar's.
Dude,
so,
him just
Cutting
straight up.
to John talking to Lamar's family.
Him just
and then
straight up
They were,
lying.
they were grieving, and then he's like, "Oh, like basically saying, yeah, like I killed the dude responsible. If it makes you guys feel any better." And then they're like, "Oh, I'm sure like Lamar would appreciate that. Like you went after the guy that,
I'm sure he's resting easier
did,
now.
got
Wait,
justice." or whatever.
Lamar probably
But
doesn't
it's all Cap. It is
I know,
all
But
Cap.
not
I
Captain
didn't even
America, just Cap.
Just Cap.
like he really just dazzled said yes, that was the person who killed him. Like
I know, it just I I don't know, dude. Like that whole scene.
And you can kind of see it in his face a little bit that he seems like a little like.
I feel like his sister, Lamar's sister, was very sus.
No.
She was sus of him.
Because she didn't say anything. She was just kind of there, kind of like judging. I feel like maybe she knows or something. She knows something's not right. Like this information is not right. Like it's not clear.
And like even if you watch the video, like the dude is like, it wasn't me. Like I didn't do it. Like he literally says that. So that like also raises the question, like how many people actually believe this dude? You know.
I think to be honest, that's maybe why. Because I don't know if it was Lamar's dad. Because then they told him, they were like, and that was like for sure the person that killed him or something and everything too. So I think that was sort of the thing. Like people were like, okay, so did that guy actually kill Lamar or whatever? Like that's probably another thing. Like, did he actually kill Lamar? Because in the way his parents
people probably have questions.
Yeah, like that was So there's that. But and then he leaves. And that's why, because I caught on like how his sister was just like.
Yeah, no, I was looking at that the whole time. Like he tried to be like, oh, like if you need anything, like I'm here for you, and she just didn't say anything.
I know.
She was just very sus. After this scene, we don't get the whole Bucky scene. We actually get the Sharon scene.
I know. And like this raises so many questions. Let me pull this up. Like one of these pictures is from a little later, which we'll talk about. But like the fact that she's like calling George and it's like, oh, I'll pay you double this time, and like I guess like
that's why I'm like, so I'm wondering if she paid him for the whole thing that happened in the beginning.
Of the first
episode with whatever with taking that general.
Yeah.
And if she would be saying, I'll pay you double this time, like I feel like it makes sense. Like that's what she was talking about, to be honest.
So she was behind that first.
Yeah. So I'm just like, but
who
does she
going
know?
after again in the first one? Like who? What was the dude's name again?
That general that they were trying to.
Yeah.
The general. I can't remember what was the reason why they were taking him, to be honest. But whatever they wanted with him and all that. But yeah, I don't even know. I was like, Miss Girl, where are we going from here? Like,
I'm like very like, what is she doing?
I don't want her to be a villain. I don't like, come on.
I know. Well,
maybe
technically,
just a double agent, to be honest.
Yeah, I was like, hopefully not.
That's kind of. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, go. It's okay. I was.
Okay, wait. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. So later in the episode, like we're almost reaching that anyway. Like he comes in and he's like, "I want to kill the Falcon," but it's like, all right, why would Sharon hire this dude to kill Sam? They're friends. Like they have no beef.
I was like, does she know though that he wants to kill Sam? That's the thing. I was like,
yeah,
that's what I'm wondering too. But like another part of me is also wondering, like this dude got hired to infiltrate the ship in the Winter Soldier, and by Nick Fury. So it's like maybe Sharon just hired this dude to like protect Sam from like Carly or whatever, because like it would make sense that the Flag Smashers would trust this dude because he is a criminal. Like yeah, Nick Fury hired him, but he is still a criminal. But like it's like it like made me think, it's like, but like would she like hire him to like protect him? But like also like why is she beefing with Sam? Because Sam didn't clear your name fast enough. It's been what, 4 days? Like it's not even.
I don't even know how many. Like, to be honest, is it like I feel like
the times?
I end up with everything. Time is just fucking me up in these.
The time in this is like
when it comes to fucking Marvel and shit, I try not to focus on the time because I know I'm gonna be very confused.
I know.
So
most of the time, the time seemed normal until Endgame, to be honest, because I feel like after that, and I have to remember it's not even the fucking like matching anymore. It's like all 5 years ahead and some shit, but. I don't even know, especially now in here. I can't tell how fast they move. I feel like Walker has been Captain America maybe like 2 months, to be honest, at that point.
Yeah, they've had some time since he got.
Just because
he did the whole tour too.
Yeah, because I know from the moment where, I don't know, when that time when Sam had already started going on his mission, it was already a month that he was Captain America now or something. So I don't know. I feel like at least it's been like a month and a half, maybe 2. But from like when they went to whatever it is, when they went back home, whatever, it seemed like it was gonna be some time till like, okay, well, you know what, I'll wait until we get to the ending part to talk about the time thing, but when we get back. But yeah, Sharon, I don't know where we're going with this, Miss Girl.
I'm watching you, Miss Sharon.
It's very, very sus. Very sus.
Very sus.
We didn't get any mention of the power broker this episode, to be honest. Too now that I think about it.
I know, and that's why I'm like, what if she is the power broker? Like, what if she just took over the mantle and like that's why nobody knows about it yet? Is because she just picked it up, or like she's probably working in like very close contact with him if she's not the power broker. Like it just there. I have so many questions. Like that whole scene just fucked me up, and maybe. I don't know if it has to do with like a COVID thing where like maybe things got cut that would make more sense. But it's like, all right, but like if you're going to cut all of those things, then why put this in unless there's a specific reason you're putting this shit in?
Yeah.
I was expecting the power broker to be revealed this episode, but no, we got like an episode that felt like the ending of the whole show.
Hydra.
Madam Hydra.
But
Insane.
yeah. What did even happen after that?
We get Bucky waking up on the couch to the kids playing with the shield.
He's always waking up to children, and like he seems so happy about it too. Like the smile on his face.
Let me I have it right here. Like the same with like the kids in Wakanda. They're always just like, I don't know, playing around him. It's like, oh.
They're always playing around him.
But it also made me sad.
Oh, also like the fact of him being comfortable sleeping on the couch.
The couch.
Floor and everything.
The floor. I know.
And then it doesn't seem like he woke up, you know, how like he's always having nightmares or whatever. It didn't seem like he was having one, to be honest.
He seemed happy.
Yeah, he seemed,
like when he woke up like
content.
more at like a peace type of thing when he woke up that night or whatever. Yeah. Was that what happened after that though?
We get the slow-mo of him walking to the boat.
Oh, wait,
we get this snack hider
waking up. I have heard that like sleeping like in someone's home or something like it shows like really how comfortable you are because you're very vulnerable when you sleep.
Yeah.
So it just shows
He's very comfortable.
how comfortable he is with Sam.
That slow-mo, I don't know why that slow-mo was killing you.
Dude, they got the Zack Snyder cut into the MCU. The Falcon.
Something around here, this says slow-mo question marks. Because why? What's the reason?
It was sexy, but like there was no reason. And like the sunset in the back, I'm like, alright.
I mean, it was pretty, yeah, but like...
It made no sense to put it in the slow-mo.
For what?
What was the reason? That was me watching the entire Zack Snyder cut. Like every time the slow-mo or the limitation sound would come on, the ancient limitation, I'd be like, what was the reason?
They did this for what?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then what was it? They go back to, they're fixing the boat down there together.
Dude, when Bucky calls him Samuel.
Samuel! Dude, I wrote that down!
Yep, Samuel.
Samuel.
Oh my god. Literally.
Dude, that
even his, I not even heard his sister say that. I was so thrown off when he said that.
Samuel.
Hello? Bruh. No, actually, no. What was it? No, when she showed me, he was like, "Hi, Sarah."
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Sam on listening, like, bruh.
Dude, that was scary.
Crushing, to be honest.
Dude, even Sam told me, like, don't be flirting with my sister. No,
No, I'm not.
Like, okay, he's sarcastic as no.
But
yeah, then we cut to like them kind of like just casually throwing the shield around.
oh my god, when it shows the shield going into the tree. Oh, Lily, oh my god, they're having a little game of what's it called?
Catch, yeah.
Catch the shield.
Just also,
dude, but when I saw the shield hit the tree, I was like, it's happening.
It's happening.
The thing we've all been waiting for is happening.
Yeah.
Dude, also them confirming Steve is dead as hell.
Yeah.
Steve is gone.
Dead. I'm just confused. Why was there no memorial type thing for him to be?
I feel like probably because he's on the moon.
I don't know.
No. I feel like Steve
dead.
just didn't want people to know he went back in time or whatever. But like, I don't know. I feel like the two of them should have like, I don't know. Maybe
that's why I'm like, does it just say he died during the battle of like Endgame or some shit? Because I'm like that, or that's the only thing I could think of if he's not.
I have to reread that whole thing, I guess.
Because
like people were still talking about him. Remember when it was like, oh no, people are saying he's doing moon stuff or whatever. So it's like
because they don't know he's old though. So then that's why I'm like, but then at the same time, the way like it seems like he's finally dead. To be honest, the way that they're talking about him. Yeah, I don't know. So
some people just think Captain America just disappeared.
Probably, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, we get
So like, wait, what were you gonna say?
oh, we get Bucky like apologizing to Sam and being like, yeah, like that shield was like the closest thing I had to a family, like
To
that I have
family.
left.
So does that confirm all of Bucky's family is dead too? Because I remember
That's
people.
I think he still has a sister, right?
People were thinking they're like maybe he has like his youngest sister still alive, which would be Becca still alive.
But like, how are you just gonna show up to her and be like, "Hey,
I'm alive.
what
Oh,
up?
I assume that
I'm alive, but I'm dead."
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
because I'm like, if she would know, see that shit. Well, because what he was all over the news at that one point during Civil War, so that's why I'm like, so I guess then for sure all his family is dead. But yeah. Oh, and him apologizing too about whatever, because when he was saying that Steve and him did not think when they were thinking about giving Sam the shield or whatever, talking about it. They did not think of what it would be like for a black man. That threw me off for a second, to be honest, when he said that, because I was like, wait a minute. And then, but they were like, oh, we didn't think of really what would be like. It wasn't in their mind. Like, it's not something that they would think about, to be honest, about giving a black man the shield and everything. So he apologized for that, and was like, oh, thank you. And then him talking
Sam
about
starts giving him advice.
Yeah, about them making
Sam
amends.
was blunt with him. He was like,
"You're making the wrong amends, dude." Like,
yeah, because he was like, I know Steve is gone.
Avenging.
Like, he respected Bucky, like, being like, upset like about the shield being like, because like the last thing he asked him, but he was like, Steve is gone. Like, you need to.
Yeah,
like,
no, he was
Steve
like, you're
gone.
avenging instead of like amending.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, it's true though, because like, how are you gonna get peace with
Yeah.
yourself and all you're doing is like locking up the people that you put in power? Like, I don't know, like it doesn't necessarily make you feel better because there's still people that you like hurt, that you haven't apologized to.
He's trying to get him to get closure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. And he was also telling him about the nightmares, kind of giving him a little advice on that too.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then they're practicing that. The way they make it.
When he says, hold on, before, still on the nightmares, how he says, he's like, yeah, like, I still have them like all the time. It just shows that like I still remember all this. And what he said about, he's like, part of the Winter Soldier is always gonna be with him. So, will he ever fully move on? Probably not, to be honest. He'll just have to learn and live with it.
I think Sam's talk kind of helped him a little bit more, like
kind of. Like, yeah, because he even told him he's like good talk.
Yeah, because I think it was just trying to get Bucky to see through more of his identity, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then Bucky got to leave. I'm so mad the way they made it in the trailer scene. I thought this was about to be like the last episode.
Yeah, I was.
Dude, I
know.
It made me
happy. It made me really happy cool
too.
with each other, and they're like, "Oh, so partners? We're like co-workers. We just, we just work together."
No, then this morning when I was on Twitter, someone posted that they didn't use this scene in the trailer where it was like, literally, I think it's right after they finished fucking throwing the shield. And it was like, oh, we look damn good together or something. And I was like, damn, we didn't even I was like, I wanted to see that for a moment, but whatever. I was like, okay, but it ended off on good terms. Well, not
it made me really happy because the growth from the second episode when they're like, no, like after we're done doing this, we're parting ways.
Yeah,
like,
we're parting ways. And it's like,
I'll
be there when you call me. I was like,
yeah, when he said, I'll be there, like if you need me, and I was like, damn.
Made me happy. Made me happy.
Made me happy. Made me smile.
And then we got Sam packed. Oh, actually, no. I think
them deciding to not sell the boat.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, I think Jackie really wants to talk about the training, so let me just pull up this video real quick.
No, really quick during the boat thing, because still at that moment, Sam was still like super conflicted about taking on the shield and everything, because he was thinking about his sister then brought up was like, oh, is this about like Isaiah and everything, and he's like, yeah, like he doesn't still feel like if he should do it, but Sarah was the one saying that she's like the one that's assuring him and everything, saying that like what you're doing is gonna be okay, like and then I think Sam had said too, like all that pain and sacrifice shouldn't go towards nothing, like sort of now the thing, like he's saying like he could change this and be the new like Captain America and change like how people can view Captain America. That this isn't just gonna be a white man. He could be it too. And sort of like, yeah, so Sarah was basically like his whole like support thing, like you can do this. Like, you know, Isaiah obviously he went through so much and everything too. And he doesn't really think that like, well, he wouldn't think, well, also it's not just a thing, but knows that people won't respect Sam the same way, to be honest. But Sam knows that was just a whole conflicting thing. But I think Sarah was kind of on the pushing thing with Sam, like, you can do this, like it's okay.
Yeah.
Like you can change like kind of how they're gonna feel. Then it goes to, you know, Sam training.
Just pull up the fit.
Hold on.
Jackie like started screaming and she was like,
like,
I'm gonna
she
need this
yelled.
in 4K like right after this.
hard.
And I look at her Twitter like not even like 30 minutes after the episode, and she just tweeted this video, and I'm like, oh wow, she found it quick, huh?
It works quick.
She be working her
Yeah,
magic.
this is another thing. Okay, this is what I was gonna mention with the time thing, because we're like, see, now how long is this time period of when he's like, obviously this is not all one day. He's wearing different outfits. Like how long in this time period he's there learning, and everything. So
I'm assuming Bucky would probably either be back in New York, or you know just doing his own shit anyway. But whole time Sam is like training, and he is training hard.
He is. Yep.
He got the biceps and everything. He's down there doing flips.
The zooming on the biceps, bro.
Dude,
the shirtless scene when he's doing push-ups.
No, that was fantastic.
What was the reason of the zooming in for the biceps? Like they were like, "No, this is for y'all."
This is a fan pleaser right here.
They were like, "This man doesn't have this
dude.
serum. Y'all gonna see his biceps without the super serum, or whatever." Like, bruh.
Dude, man.
And yeah, he's out there just doing all these damn flips and everything too. I was hyping the fuck out of him doing that. But yeah, so I don't know. I assume maybe this is like, I don't know. I'm gonna assume it's like a week or two or some shit. Like he's doing this training shit. I don't know how long it's gonna be, to be honest.
I don't know, because that's why I'm like surprised. Like I'm wondering how they're gonna pick up next episode. I feel like it's gonna start with Bucky making amends. Yeah, but I feel
don't
like
remember his name.
I feel like it's
oh my
gonna
god,
be like
he's in
a
New
time
York.
dump. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like either a time jump, because I don't know if this is like a few days, but
he's not the only one in New York anymore.
No.
Oh, yes. Okay, and then we get
the Flag Smashers and George. They're in New York.
Wait, another thing I did want to bring up in this scene was Sam and the nephews, and like how they like looked up at the shield.
They really looked at like they looked up at him like, yes, like this is our Captain America.
You're our Cap.
Yeah.
Dude, that made me
like,
smile.
Oh my god, this is so wholesome to me. This one is so. I love this episode so much. I'm sorry.
You know what's funny?
Great episode.
After each passing episode, we're like, yeah, this is the episode.
This is the one.
This is the one. This one. Yeah.
I could rewatch this like so many. Like I have been rewatching, and I'm probably gonna rewatch it like again tomorrow, because you know me, I have nothing else to do, and like I said, I'm gonna be real depressed after this show ends. Because it was nice having this kind of like back to back with WandaVision, like except for like the 1 week, you know. But it's like, all right, what am I gonna do for the next 6 weeks? But yeah, then we
oh yeah, so Carly and them at the park or whatever talking. George shows up and we're like, hello, like.
And then whoever Carly was with, they're like, oh, we're working with criminals now, and then she's like, well, technically we're the criminals too, so might as well fall into the category, I guess. So
that dude,
I forgot what his name is, but you can sort of see how he's like on
not agreeing, but he's been kind of like not agreeing with her. Also, that man is also very fine, and his voice. Dude, his voice is just something else. It's like very deep and raspy. I'm like, okay.
It's like it's doing things to me.
It's hitting in those spots.
And then you know she activates that little like pain thing, which at first I thought it was something that she mind controlled everyone.
Like a brainwashing thing. Yeah. But it seems
cool.
like she like sent out like a notification or something.
Yeah, and like everybody was just ready.
The Flag Smashers, like. To like I don't know, like,
and it's a lot of people too.
It's a lot of people. We also get the scene of who's the dude in like that big meeting.
Now the GCR meeting that they're having or whatever.
For the vote.
Oh, actually, I think it was like I don't know. Sam had gotten the call from Joaquin, and he was telling him too, and everything. Like the peeing happened, and then
So like it happened in New York this time, and then the news is also on, and it's the GRC thing,
the vote thing, and then now it heads out to the vote, whatever they're talking about. They're having the whole vote there about it, like about moving people, because half half are conflicted about you can't just move all these people back when there's not enough resources.
Yeah, and you have nothing for the refugees, but it's like these people should not have even been refugees in the first place. Like,
I know.
That's what fucks me up too. But yeah, then you have the two guys being like one world, one people, and the power cuts out.
And then we just leave it there. I was like, hello, like
yeah.
You know what it reminded me of when he said one world, one people? It reminded me of when they would like whisper to each other like "Hail Hydra." Like, it reminded me of that.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Dude, but then we get Sam opening the case, and like, dude, the way I just want to see this goddamn freaking suit. Like, y'all really teased us like that, and then you just cut it off like on his face. I'm like, let me see.
I told you guys that whole section. I was like, it's gonna end here. It's gonna end here. It's gonna end here. What happened? It ended there.
They were showing it for so long too, just for them. Like, I was like, are you? I was so right. I was like, please. I was like, they could just give it like a flash real quick.
I'm still hoping that, like,
I'm wondering. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it's that's gonna look like that straight up, like, or if it's gonna.
I'm wondering. I feel like it won't. I feel like it's gonna be different colors. I feel like it will probably be a bit similar, but like, I don't think
the Wakanda influence though.
I feel like with the Wakanda influence. Oh my god!
Because I feel like Sam doesn't want to. I feel like Sam doesn't want to look like a rip-off Captain, you know? Like, I feel like Sam still wants to be his own person. So I feel like if the suit is this colors, it would look amazing on him either way. But, like, I feel like he wouldn't want these colors.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know if they would straight up paint and choose the colors for him to be. Well, but Bucky was also the one that was, I don't know, so we'll see. I want to know how this suit looks so bad. Maybe it won't even be like, painting the colors or anything, to be honest. Like
just
like just straight up like a suit type of thing, because like we don't even know, to be honest. Because then like what, like, well, no, but then that was the upgrade, because I want to talk about his colors from the one that he just had compared to like the first time we saw his wings or whatever, where they were just like, like gray with a little red and all that. But so yeah, I'm so curious to see what it's gonna look like.
Dude, I'm just stoked for this man to have vibranium wings.
I know,
yeah, dude.
Because I'm like,
what if they fix Red Wing?
No Red Wing?
What if that's like mixed into the suit? And what if, I feel like Bucky would specifically ask for a Red Wing.
Yes,
I feel
he would. He knows.
Like, he knows. He would ask for
even though he wanted to get rid of it so bad, he knows it's part of like Sam. Like,
So it's gonna. I feel like it's gonna show up next episode, because I don't know if the briefcase is a little too small for it, maybe. But like,
no, I think. Because it would fit, to be honest. Because his wings are just—it's just the pack thing, and then they just come out. So if Red Wing was already attached to his pack too, to be honest. So I feel like it could. If it's then, well, I don't know what the material is going to be like, to be honest. But
I don't know.
I don't know. Oh my god! One more week. I can't believe this is the last episode after it. Oh,
yeah. Dude, like I said, I'm a fall into a hole.
Next Friday at 1 p.m.
But we also have the little mid-credits scene. Dude, fucking, let me pull it up. Where is it? Where did it go? The 5-minute craft.
Dude, that had me rolling. That had me rolling. I'm not even playing.
This dude out here making $20 shields.
Like I said, he is so obsessed with the title of Captain America. He's making his own shield. Please, move on.
He doesn't care about, like, the personality or, like, being a good man. Like, last week we kind of talked about, like, here, it's going to be behind it. Like, a good man versus a perfect soldier. So it's, like, it's kind of like that again. Like, he's so obsessed with being this perfect little soldier, and it just, God, man, like, every time I'm like, why are you so obsessed with this? I was gonna sing it. You know, why are you so obsessed
Cue
with
Mariah
me?
Carey.
Yeah.
I'm just
but-
kidding. She's gonna fucking strike her channel.
Yeah, we're gonna be copyrighted. All right, well, this is it for the Scuff cast.
Last episode, sorry, Mariah Carey came for us.
I still can't believe this man was out here making his shield out of normal metal, bitch.
No, I know. I was like, good look at
Oh,
that.
he-
Gonna do with that?
Bucky
Good
literally
luck with that.
spanked like
Bend it.
Bucky
Bucky's
literally
about to
will
be
like
bend that shit.
smack that shit once and like his entire hand is just gonna be through it. It's gonna be like,
It's
ah, he made a little like you know how couples they put their hands into this like thing and then they hold hands.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's literally gonna be that except in metal.
This is about to go crazy. See, now I'm wondering now if he's about to be more of like the U.S. agent type thing that I originally thought he was straight up just gonna be already from the beginning. Until,
Yeah, because his title
like,
is
I
white,
thought
so.
it was called U.S. agent and not Captain America.
Yeah, no, when they said that, I was like,
That was still so dirty in the first episode when they said Captain America.
I know.
And I was really out here waiting because they were only saying he was going to be U.S. agent, U.S. agent. That's what they kept like promoting him about.
And then they call him Cap. But
I
I
was
feel like
like-
he's gonna be working with Hydra now too.
Yeah, after this.
obviously, yeah, now with
it's not like-
Valentina.
Kind of seeing like is he gonna be like I now know what's gonna happen with him because yeah, I don't know, there's a lot going on there because like who he fighting because now he gonna be stuck fighting Carl. He's gonna try to fight Carly. Now he gotta fight also Bucky and Sam again. Like
Yeah, like who's the villain at this point? I feel like you know what would be. I feel like if they do this, I'm really just gonna be very upset if they make the main villain at the end the power broker. That like
see,
if,
I feel like he's just gonna be right now. It just seems like the way they haven't talked much about. He's just seemed more
they're
as
just
like
building
a
him
side-
up.
Yeah, like a building up thing for something else. Because
But,
then
like-
they made it seem like the main villain this whole time was gonna be the Flag Smashers, but obviously now we're seeing more.
They're not.
Walker too, to be honest. Because I don't know, Walker's starting to seem. To be honest, the Flag Smashers like whole thing to me is still confusing on like what is going on, like whatever. Because it's just small parts they keep throwing in, to be honest, and they haven't specified way more on it until this like end scene or whatever that they had with everything going red. Or blackout and all that too. So I don't know. There's just a lot that's gonna happen. I hope this episode's fucking more than an hour, to be honest.
It better
Yeah, because we
be.
still need a lot of things answered.
Yeah,
But
this
we
is like
kind of had
WandaVision
the
all
same
over
thing
again.
with
It's
WandaVision.
all
I
too
know.
much at this point. It is all too much at this point because we have now Madame Hydra and then like John Walker and then Power Broker. Like it's all too much for one episode.
There's so much.
That's why I'm like, this
happening.
is WandaVision all over again. with
It
the whole,
is.
there was
It's
so much that
literally
needed to be talked
WandaVision.
about.
And like
But-
I was literally just thinking that because like damn like with WandaVision we were all like how are we gonna fit this in and then the ending was great. I loved the ending.
Yeah, and there was just certain things now. I was like, oh, so what's with that? Like, what's gonna be with that? Like, it was just now.
I hope they don't rush it. Like I
Yeah,
that's
I
kind of what
hope
I'm
not.
scared about that they're gonna.
Because that's kind
rush
of what
the ending.
happened with Agatha a little bit. It was a little rushed. I will
Yeah,
say
to
that.
be like the ending, but and then plus now because they had to change the storyline too with whatever was originally supposed to be
Mhm.
an original plot point or whatever on this too. So now it's like, oh, what's gonna be with that? But yeah, there's a lot going on. I am praying. Let's hope that what was this one? 61 minutes.
I hope it's longer.
61 minutes.
I
Yep.
pray it's maybe like what? Oh my! I doubt it's gonna be 70 minutes, but like,
Dude, I'm hoping for 7. If it's more, you know what? That's fine. But 7.
I'm hoping for like,
I'll
okay,
be happy
I'm
with
hoping
70.
for a 65 at least. But if it's more, then
Yeah,
I'd be
with 2
obviously more
post-credit
happy.
scenes.
Yes, with 2 post-credit scenes too, right? Because WandaVision had 2, right? It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait, what was the last? It was I know her
With
At the cabin
dog?
with the book.
cabin. What was the other one? I'm forgetting.
I do not know.
Was it
don't
not something
even-
with Evan Peters?
No,
The
There's
Ralph
something else.
Garner?
I don't remember what it was. Or was there only
It's
one
fine.
then?
It could be. I don't remember either.
Maybe there was only one then, because I don't know. I can't.
It's
remember.
fine.
Look it up. I'll think about it later, but hopefully then, yeah, because I want to know what 2 things with that, like, what's it gonna lead up to? See, is Bucky and Sam gonna like? Is it gonna end with them together, like at the end or whatever? Now that
Or are
they
they
already
gonna be
gave us
doing-
kind of like them walking away type shit. So now was this one gonna end another walking away? Like,
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I guess
They're gonna be official
we shall see.
partners. They're gonna be doing their own thing. What is going on?
I
I
don't
know.
know. Oh my
I'm very
god.
curious to
Waffly
see how everything's
next
gonna
week.
go.
I
Yes.
need next week to come by quick.
too.
'Cause It's
You
gonna be a
know.
lot to wait on, to be honest. I don't know if I can wait anymore. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad now after they gave us all this, then we gotta go on break.
I know.
I'm so used to having a week
It's a lot
type thing.
to process.
Mhm.
Dude, I'm gonna be so upset. But yeah.
Oh, okay. I went to go look at the WandaVision one. I'm so dumb. It was when the scroll. That was what it was. I forgot.
Oh, dude,
I thought that was
about
part of the
that.
end of the episode still.
You
That's
know,
why I
me
was
too.
like,
I thought that was like the end, like, you know, like my, but yeah. It's fine. It's been a few weeks.
I wonder. I don't think that. Because I was trying to think. Was there going to be any other? I doubt they'll bring in anyone else. No. No, I was trying to think if they would bring in anyone else, but I can't
I'm
even. I
surprised
can't even.
Rhodey hasn't made like a reappearance or like at least like a text or something.
I know, like
Maybe next episode.
Sam. Hopefully, I know, like that's like a text to Sam maybe or some shit. Like I don't know, something.
You could have at least been like, "Fuck John Walker, huh?"
Literally, but yeah. So hopefully then soon. But I can't wait for next. I can't even think of what I want. Like what
Out of it. Yep.
Then it's like, what are the Flag Smashers planning? Like, are they about to fucking kill the whole?
Probably.
Like,
I think Carly is like losing it to a point where that's probably her plan, because it's like she said in like the last episode, like this is the only language they understand.
Because then there's just a lot of points on like what's supposed to happen next week. What the fuck is Walker supposed to do? Like, I can't see him winning the fight because with his damn fucking Walmart ass shield. But whatever. I don't know. I'm excited for next episode.
Shield.
Like at that point, just go buy a fucking Walmart shield.
Yeah, right?
They sell the kids' toys.
Go buy the toys. Go buy the toys.
I'm surprised this dude didn't just do that. Like that would have been. Look, I feel.
He probably could go get a metal one on Amazon. He could have ordered a metal one instead of
eBay.
Amazon Prime exists. Come on.
Etsy. He could have bought it from Etsy.
I know, literally, bro. So many options.
Do better. Do better.
Dude, that man needs to do better. Period. That man needs to be in jail. All right.
He needs a lot of psychological help.
Yeah, in jail.
In jail.
In jail. Do y'all want to?
I kind of hope they take him to the raft and then he gets broken out or some shit. Because that's the only thing. Because I can't think of a way that he's supposed to end with this unless
at the raft.
What if he does get broken out by Hydra?
I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest, at the raft. Like that seems like something.
Okay, so let's say John Walker ends up at the raft. Hydra breaks him out. I doubt they're just gonna end up breaking him out because
I don't think Zemo
maybe a big
would.
Explosion. A lot of people are gonna break out.
I don't think Zemo would work with Hydra.
See, that's the thing,
take the opportunity to escape.
He wouldn't. But he would take the opportunity. If there was an opening to leave, I'd leave.
Yeah,
I'd leave.
But he wouldn't work with Hydra. He'd just be like, "Alright, I'm dipping."
He wouldn't. But he'd be like,
"Peace out."
Yeah, I don't know. Can't wait. Next week. Our thoughts. I hope none of the cast of the rest not say some stuff like, "Ooh, there's gonna be someone else coming in" or something.
They gotta stop. They gotta stop.
Hey, dude, shut up! I'm sorry.
Dude, I miss. Look, I'm just happy we're not getting another boner joke.
Bruh, oh my god! But yeah, cannot wait for next week's episode.
Same. Do y'all wanna wrap it up or?
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
Well, that was it for our fourth podcast. We had a lot to talk about.
We did.
Yeah.
There was just a lot going on, and we got a little sidetracked.
We got a little sidetracked at some points, which is fine.
But it's fine.
You know, like we're obviously a little a Marvel-based podcast, but like we said, we are gonna also do normal podcasts or talk about other movies and shows, so it's fine. But yeah, thank you guys. See how I pointed there with my little pen at you guys. So much for watching and for all the love and support on our podcast. We genuinely do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you guys so much.
Love you guys. So appreciate who stopped by.
1 p.m. again.
Yes.
For the final episode.
There will probably be some tears.
I know.
All right.
No, we should no. Wait, before we end really quick, I was saying that we should do it this time if we get our reactions while we're watching the episode. next week.
Just put ourselves on
That-
camera.
Would
Yeah, we just have
actually
our
be
Alright, so
cool.
special Scuffcast episode happening at midnight. Like
we'll just we don't have to
No,
do the
wait,
podcast
no,
at
no,
midnight.
no.
That's a podcast
Wait,
at
no,
midnight.
not that. There's that one app that records your screen. So
Yeah, we can just
Oh.
do that while we're watching it, and then so we could just clip the parts where it was something shocking that happened, and then we'll like have our reaction to the show during the podcast when we have our podcast later.
Alright,
in the
we'll
day or
look
something.
into all
Into
of
that
that.
next
So
Thursday
you'll
night.
see. Alright.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
Bye.
guys.